Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have quality of life updates, beta features, so much coming in patch 33.0. I think I might call that the Scottie Pippen patch. From Kabam Zero. As always, shout out to Brian Shadow Strike, the man who keeps me updated on the forums better than anybody. Hey, everybody. Kabam Zero here. And today I'm really excited to be able to share with you three. Now, QOL, again, quality of life, unless it stands for something else now, and I have just lost my brain. Features in one beta feature that will be coming with the upcoming 33.0 release on November 1st. Going to start off small, but they'll keep getting better and better. So strap in, internet phrases, and let's get to it. Smaller quest portraits. There's often been the complaint that occasionally in certain maps the boss portrait will block the path, making it hard to tap on. We actively try to avoid putting this type of layout in newer quests, but there are still quests that have this issue. To help address this, we've now resized the portraits to be slightly shorter, which should allow you to tap behind it easier. I mean, small thing, but makes a big difference. I saw people, when I talked about it, who said, gosh, Prof, you're really giving him too much credit for this preview button. It's really not a big deal. It's a huge deal. And every time I use the preview button, I smile and think, thank you, Kabam. It might have been a small thing to some people, but it makes a big difference, particularly when you forget, like I do often, what the Cavalier Event Quest chapter nodes are, specifically what class you need to take in, because of course the nodes change each month. So before, after. Look at that. So the node is kind of hidden with the green glow before, almost exclusively, but now you can see it. So might seem like a small thing, but it'll make a big difference when you go to that node. Boost the menu pop-up improvements. Boosts are incredibly helpful for tackling tough content, but the current way we present boosts to summoners can sometimes make it a cumbersome process. Lord knows that's true for the arena. This is especially true in the case of those who have acquired a vast amount of different boosts. To help make this flow better, we have split up all the boosts into 4 different tabs with the following logic. Common, all standard attack, health, champion, and experience points boost. I still wish we could exchange experience points boost for gold. War, all boosts specifically restricted to Alliance War, aka the path I shall never touch. It'll be like my prom date Invisible Woman in the form of a boost tab. Class, any boost that has a class restriction. I forget there are class boosts. I don't remember the last time I used one. Other, any boost not in the above 3 categories. The resulting screen will look like this. Common, War, Class, Other. So that's going to make it easier to use the common ones, which certainly is what I use the most, particularly the triple arena boost help, which is the champion or the lesser champion boost and the champion boost, the lesser attack boost, and the attack boost, along with the lesser attack boost. If you have no boosts in a particular category, none of them can be purchased, and the tab will be hidden. Another note is that we've removed the loyalty tab here, but all of those boosts are still purchasable in the store. Skip Special 3 animation button. Now this is what I have been looking forward to, because, I mean, it's tough. Even when a champion sucks, the animators do such a good job of designing the Special 3 animation that's beautiful. Like, I've got my brother who sometimes tunes into my channel, and he'll see a Special 3, and if you don't play the game, it looks like the most amazing thing ever. Like, compared to, we grew up mostly on, like, the Super Nintendo. Compared to that, it's like watching a movie. But it does get annoying when you, especially are in the arena, and have a lot of fights to get through and don't want to get to a Special 3. Skip Special 3 animation button. Special Attack 3 animations are one of the most amazing parts of MCOC. The artists here work really hard on them. Amen. And it shows when you see them. As awesome as they are, after the 1,000th time seeing Hyperion throw your opponent into the sky, the charm does wear off a bit. True that. In these cases, we'd like to just get on with the fight, and the Special 3 animation can drag the fight on longer than it should. To this end, we've now added an option in the settings menu to show the Skip Special 3 button. Man, I'm conflicted with this. I think it's a great quality of life update, and I'm probably going to do it. But the Special 3 animations are beautiful. And like he said, one of the coolest parts of MCOC. If you don't play MCOC and you've never seen Special 3s before, it's probably the most amazing part of people. And it's actually a recruiting tool to get people to play the game, because they're like, man, I want to play a game that shows that. That's amazing. But as an arena grinder and somebody who values my time, I'll probably skip them. When enabled, shortly after a Special 3 is launched, the button will show up allowing you to skip it. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool, though, right? Because then you have the option to be like, you know what? I'm going to grab some popcorn and watch this. Or you'll skip it and, do your thing. The only restriction will be in-timed fights, where we are currently disabling it until we determine the effect on game balance. No, when they say game balance, they don't mean game balance. They mean their monetary balance, because if you skip the special 3, you have more time to end a fight. Therefore, the timeouts are less. Therefore, you spend less units. I see what you did there, Kabam. This ain't my first rodeo, even though I'm originally from Texas. Beta feature, Fight Summary Overhaul. Continuing with one of our goals of improving players' knowledge and comprehension of the core fight spine of the game, we took aim at the fight summary screen. Currently, when you lose a fight, it looks like this. Hits received, successful combos, highest combo. This doesn't tell summoners what killed them or guide them in any way on how to improve. I've never even thought about that. To fix this, we set out to completely redesign the screen into something more like this. Defeat. Whoa! This is like a chemistry project. Incinerate, basic attacks, special attacks. Basic attacks, special attacks. Incinerate times 68. This is amazing. Are the servers going to be able to handle this? How are you going to give the hamsters a raise? I just got to know. Power Sting, basic attack, special attack. That's amazing. That kind of blows my mind. Since there's a lot of new things, I'll break it down part by part, starting from the top. Health bars and character portraits. In this section, we've added the health bars so you'll be able to see how the health of both fighters was at the end. In addition, you can tap the hero portrait of either champion to open their respective detailed abilities pop-up. This means you can dig into their abilities without having to leave the screen. In this section, you'll see the top 3 damage sources each champion received while in the fight. Look at this. Amazing. Finishing blows. This section shows the damage received by the knocked out champion in the last 10 seconds of the fight with a max entry amount of 5. It will be in order of occurrence, so those on the top will be the most recent damage received. The goal here is to take a snapshot of the last moments of the fight. It's also really cool when you win because you get to see the last burst of damage that finished off your opponent. On a slightly technical note, it will group together all damage of a specific type done in the 10-second period and show it in one entry. For example, the incinerate damage was likely done across the entire 10 seconds period, with the other types of damage, but one of its ticks of damage was the last to happen, and thus it shows up top. We've kept successful hits received, combo, removed successful combos as it wasn't that useful, and then added 2 new stats. Biggest hit, that's cool. Fight duration just shows how long the fight took. It's pretty simple. Other panels, why is this a beta feature and what does that mean? We've decided to make this a beta feature, which means you'll have to opt in or to it on the settings screen with the following toggle. Okay, opt in, kids. Let's see those stats. If this isn't ticked by you, you will still go through the same flow. I need to help edit these posts, Kabam. I'm cheap. Send me a donut. Alright. You'll see it's beta. Boom. Okay. We have reached the time where we can scroll back. I think I'm most impressed because it's going to make a big difference if they get pushed with the skip special 3 animation. That's going to be what the thumbnail of this video is. Are you pumped about these updates? Kudos to Kabam. You know, this is a step in the right direction in a lot of ways, and they deserve full credit for that. And let the record show, for those of you who think my synonym is with the champion Mr. Negative, that I try to be Mr. Positive as much as possible, and this video is exactly the reason to be.